Okay, I want to take a look at Jamie Kennedy. Now, here's the thing about this guy. You guys remember him from all the movies back in the 90s and 2000s. Jamie Kennedy's been around for a good while. He has his own podcast now, and he just happens to be in Los Angeles, home of a lot of kooky folks over here. One of those kooky folks is Jerry O'Connell. You guys remember Jerry O'Connell also?
Wasn't he just in the news recently about his wife and his children being actually physical with him if they vote something else or some shit like that? Yeah.
Yep. That's when he was on Bill Maher. He was on Bill Maher, and he was talking about how, if he voted a certain way, his wife would kick his ass, right? Well, maybe his wife will kick his ass here as well, as Jamie Kennedy is talking about the different. Well, I'll let him just describe it and the issue here. And Jerry O'Connell's response is Jerry O'Connell is honestly insane.
Jamie, this is what you're not understanding, okay?
Are you kidding me? All right, let's try this one more time. I'm at 360p. This has nothing to do. We're going down to 270, folks. We're going down to 270.
270 and reload, I think.
Unbelievable, really. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. So Jerry O'Connell with Jamie Kennedy here. And this is what Jamie Kennedy doesn't understand.
Jamie, this is what you're not understanding, okay? You and Bill Maher also. We live in California.
Yeah.
We live here. Now, you are almost like an older person. An old person yelling at the clouds like,
you think I am?
You can't
I can
change
shave.
what I'm saying. I will say what I said 30 years ago. You can't change me. And I'm saying you got to be a little more open to the universe. And I'm not, again, not to make this about horoscopes, but I'm an Aquarian.
And
Good Lord.
Oh man.
That was
Only
the zestiest thing I've ever
Is he a woman?
I'm an Aquarian.
It's gay when women say that. Good
Yeah.
Lord, Jerry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Somebody check this man for a penis.
well, it's funny you mentioned that, Blabs.
Oh,
By the way,
What?
by the way, we're going to get to that here in just a second because by the way, just for reference, he's calling Jamie Kennedy old. Jamie Kennedy is 55, Jerry O'Connell 52. Okay? So let's just go and continue here.
Water flows. I let water flow. I'm like water, baby.
Let's say you're at the Montage Hotel.
Okay. Fancy hotel, 5-star boutique.
You're in the
hotel.
lobby.
Sure.
And there is a guy there who's about 35 years old.
Person.
Well, he's a
Oh my god, fuck me. God damn it.
Oh my.
Just unbelievable. We don't address male or female now? Okay.
person. Well, he's a guy. I'm going to tell you why he's a guy. Because he's wearing a dress. He's wearing like a Jill Sanders skirt.
Oh, fun.
And you notice that his unit is hanging out. And it's about 8 inches.
8 inches.
Yeah, soft.
By the way,
got excited.
Can he be any more creepy responding to this?
Oh, 8
Sorry.
inches.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
big.
let's continue here.
And he goes into the women's room. What say you? But he's wearing his Jill Sanders skirt.
I would say nothing.
Of course you wouldn't. And that's why we're fucking here. This is my voice, not his. He has nothing to do with this. That's why we're here. You must have an opinion, Mr. Aquarian, because there's sharks in those waters.
But he said he's an aquarium, not an Aquarian.
Yeah.
I'm a fish tank. How do you do?
Oh man.
So that's where we're at here, where these people who, if they see a dingus flopping out of a skirt, he would say nothing. And that's the thing. Jamie Kennedy's response there is how this is a 90-10, 95-5 issue here, where the vast majority of people look at this and go like, that's fucking insane, right? But Jerry O'Connell over here would say nothing about the man with the flaccid 8-inch dong going into the women's restroom while wearing a skirt. And
I
that's
think even
how
more
bad things are.
pathetic is that if you made that, if you polled people and it was private, so if you could just answer on your own, it would almost be 100%.
Yes.
It's the fact that people are aware of what they're writing that changes everything. But most people think this is really stupid.
Yeah, that's why at the end Jamie Kennedy was like, "Oh, but this is me speaking, not him. It's me. It's me."
Right.
Right. It's just because the whole guilt by association thing always happens as well. But yeah, it's just insanity. You go anywhere in the world. I'll have a video about this coming out probably next week. Is I interviewed a lot of Koreans about what they think about men going into women's spaces, because there's a famous case in New Jersey that was ruled by the New Jersey courts late last year that men are allowed to go into the women's spaces in Korean spas. Now, if you know anything about Korean spas, is that you get completely naked in the women's area and naked in the men's area. And so if you identify as a man, by New Jersey law, the courts ruled that you have to allow that man into the women's space. So I asked a lot of Koreans when I was in Korea last month what they think about that. Every single person, I asked like dozens of students, they all said, that's insane. Why would you allow that? Like, you have your personal freedom, sure, but that's insane. We shouldn't allow that. And then so, like Phoenix said, if you really polled all people without any backlash, without anyone knowing what you or how you answer, yeah, like nearly 100% of people all throughout the world would answer, that's insane. Why would you allow that?
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that the whole thing with the New Jersey thing happened here in LA with the whole Wii Spot incident back in 2021, right? And it's just like daughters and mothers they're all on the women's side and the men's side. And it's like, well, if you identify, you can go in there and you can be fully nude in front of like young people, which is absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's the whole civil rights, man. It's just. It makes me upset.
It's insane. And the very people who support this will look at us straight in the face and say, you're misogynistic. It's like, what? You're a sexist pig for liking beautiful women in video games.
Well, this is why I will continue to remind you, Craig. I do like the idea of our liberal truth test show where we get these people in to a lie detector test and ask them if they truly believe the things that they're espousing. That would be my favorite of all time. I don't know who would sign up for it.
Yeah, right. I don't know if we have anybody who would actually sign up.
Of course.
But yes, I think that would be really, really funny. Or how quickly, honestly, the game would be a game show. That's what we would do. It would be a game show where you would put a timer, an over-under, on how long before they ripped off the lie detector test and said, I'm not taking this, right? Is it we're going to set this at 3 minutes and 20 seconds, whatever, and see how quickly they just remove themselves from the situation because they don't want to deal with it. So, but yeah, Jerry O'Connell, he's a weak man, and that's
an aquarium.
And an aquarium over here.
Like, what a retard. I'm an aquarium. Not even getting the right word.
I'm a fish.
He's a fish head.